Welcome back everyone to Banished, and I guess welcome back to me as well, as it's been quite a while. So if you didn't see it, it might be worth going and checking out my channel update video that I posted yesterday, because it kind of explains what's going on and kind of what my plans are going to be. So yeah, rather than me kind of reiterating every single video I'm going to do, it might be worth going and checking it out, because I kind of detailed in there when I'm going to be releasing videos for which game and stuff like that. So for example, Banished is going to be a Monday, a Wednesday and a Friday. There's going to be two times, a 5 PM and a 9 PM slot for the videos. So there'll be two videos a day. Not two videos of Banished, that is. Two different games a day. So for example, on Monday will be Oxygen Not Included and Banished. So one of them will be at 5 o'clock. And the other will be at 9 o'clock. So yeah, it's explained in a lot more detail in that other video, so rather than me waffling about that right now, we're going to get back into some gameplay, because I feel like it's been forever since I played it. It's only been a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, but that's a long old time. Anyway, let's kick off with the intro and then we'll get right back into it. Okay, so while I was away there was a little update, and I've just tried to install it and everything, but it wouldn't work. So there's an update to Banished itself, which allows, so these are resources that we've got up here, but I guess they're called resource flags for the sake of modding the game. So there's very few of them. So what the developer has done is actually added more, or kind of given vacant slots for the modders to make other things. So Colonial Charter have also released an updated version of 1.7, I think it's 1.72. I installed that. I switched to the beta version of Banished because that included this kind of update. But it doesn't seem it's save game compatible, unfortunately. But this menu is almost twice the size because there's so many different resources in the game. So it's a little bit more specialised and kind of a lot better, but nothing I can do with it. But one thing I can do, thank you to Kraljerg for commenting as well in the video. He corrected me about the foresters. Is it this one? Yes. So we got like the fruit foresters, and basically I was under the impression the fruit crates that dropped were purely decorative, but in fact, apparently, people can come and collect them. I believe it's gatherers that need to do it, but yeah, that is a possibility. And he also mentioned that there's a decorative pack that I can download, which is all the decorative items from the Mega Mod. So I didn't want to use the Mega Mod with this because I wanted to focus on 1.7. But this kind of uniquely gave me the opportunity to do the thing that I enjoy doing, which is decorate, without kind of spoiling the overall feel of the 1.7 version. So we've got all sorts of stuff in here. We've got the canals and all sorts of stuff, yeah, and I think we have the train as well. We do. So choo choo. I'm quite happy about that. Anyway, so I'm trying to think where we left off, because I can barely remember what I ate for my breakfast this morning, let alone what happened a week or so ago. So we were working on the building supplies and getting all this up and running. I've just switched this to lumber, because I have a weird feeling we don't have enough lumber, and that will get that going. Everything else is kind of looking peachy there. We are in winter. I feel like I'm talking really fast, but I'm kind of excited because it's been a little while. So there was a few comments around this about me needing to put some houses and whatnot around, and I agree. I think for the time being though, it's going to work much better having the 3 storage barns in kind of close proximity, because I need to figure out which houses I'm going to use, and I guess if I remember rightly, that was the whole reason for setting up this industry. So yes, that's that. I think there were some more decorative items for this, but I like the idea that they hang around the well. It just kind of makes it look like they're using it. Wow, that is a lot of logs. So how are we doing with the wall? We're stopped about there. I'm just trying to reacquaint myself with Cape Dulcet. Okay, food is not looking too bad. Tools are good. Clothes we have an insane amount of. which is not too bad. Stone and iron are a bit of a problem. We can afford to put someone else in there. Let's go for that. I'm tempted to remove these now. I don't know. I kind of like them being here, but we might be able to put something else there instead. And the school has got some of the playground stuff in here. I'd like to upgrade this as well. Now would be a really good time to do it as well, just because there's not many students in there. How many's in this one? Yeah, they would immediately switch across to there, which is a little bit worrying because my ratio is slightly off. Yeah, there's a lot of old people living by themselves. I'm not going to panic just yet until we have a mass die-off, because I'm going to be adding some farmhouses soon, so that kind of sort of might have fixed things for me. Okay, what speed are we on here? ×1. Okay, let's speed this up. And even though we have no stone, I'm going to start kind of planning this out a little bit. Let's come out here. That's the door there. Oh, we can actually go to the door on this one. I like it. Well, kind of. That will do. And this is the fuel, isn't it? Okay, I'm just trying to think if I can do this in some kind of nice sort of way. At this stage, my brain is a little bit kind of like, I don't know what you're attempting, Vey. I don't think it's going to work. Because there's just different things I could do, but I'm not too sure yet. I'd rather get this just kind of up and running. I'm guessing the door for this is going to be there somewhere. Okay, so what are we waiting for? Stone. Stone is a problem. Did I build a bridge across here? I thought I did. Or did I give up on it because I was having issues with it? I think that was the case, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Maybe there is something there. Can I increase priority? No, okay, there isn't anything there. That answers that question then. Yeah, I was having issues with it. I remember now. It didn't want to build, but if this one is going to work, we might just go with that, because there's some stone on the other side there, which I would very much like. So let's go for collect stone. Is there any in here? No, they completely cleared that place out. We should be able to get that. And is there any up here? There's a tiny bit. You'd think after everything that I removed from down here that I would have ridiculous amounts of stone. Oh, there's quite a bit over here. Let's just pinch a little bit of it. That will help quite nicely. 24. Okay. So how are we doing down here? We're now in early spring. Got some people dying. Okay, so they're going to plant. It'd be interesting to see how this goes, because this will be the first time that a farming season has been completed with these extra barns. So we will come back and actually have a look at that in greater detail. Okay, so we're still waiting for lumber. Let's have a look. Where is it? L, L, L. And I've just completely lost the L's. Where have they gone? Lumber, 0. Okay, so I was right to switch this back. That's cool. Now, I don't know if anything else needs lumber. Let me increase the priority on that first. There we are. So we have glass. We have some charcoal made. We have bricks. So we have furnace fuel made. Okay. So that's working quite nicely. Okay. There's a lot of trees around here. Is this forester actually working? It probably doesn't need to. It's probably part of the problem there. I could start planning in some of the houses. So which ones was I going to go for? Okay, we've got some different colours going on in here. I think that's probably something to do with the Mega Mod edition. See, I think it was physically called a farmhouse. Or was it a country? Aha, I think it's this one. Yep. Now this needs all kinds of things. But I really like these. I think they just kind of suit this sort of area. So we're going to do tinneries over here. I'm just thinking, maybe little kind of patches of houses. So if we come down here, I think we might go with one there. So that's the front. I'm just trying to think how this is going to work. So that's the front. I think we might line it up with there. I don't want it too close though. I think, is that just a one road gap? I think it is. Yeah. Let's try that one again. So that's one road, that's two, that's three. Let's go with that. And we'll do the same here and there. And then I might do kind of like a communal garden. So rather than them having their own, just a little offshoot here that they can all go in. I might even fence the area off. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because I can kind of get carried away with myself. Oh yes, I remember these lovely plants that I discovered. Oh man, they are really good. I love them. It's hard to see them a little bit with the grass, but that's kind of the idea. It's supposed to be a little bit secluded. And these are looking a lot better. Looks a lot better than it did, that's for sure. There's still a few things that need to be done. I'm going to end up needing a list of jobs, because I'm going to kind of forget what I need to do, and then people are going to start ranting at me. You forgot to do this, you said you were going to do that. Right, okay, what's going on with this lumber? Let's speed the game up a little bit more. There's no harm in it, is there? I don't know if... Do we have any lumber? We have 11 lumber there, okay. That needs an awful lot of lumber though. I guess most of the labor... And you just put some lumber in there? Yes, you have. Brilliant. Most of the labourers are probably collecting stone right now. Okay, so it's got 2 people in it. That's fine. How much lumber have you actually produced? Okay. Not too bad. So these won't build without the building supplies, but that also needs homewares as well, so they're not going to happen anytime soon. So have a quick look in these houses. Do you know what? Actually, while we're over here, these guys are going to need homes, aren't they? And it'd be very silly of me not to put some in. Now, I really want to do like a dilapidated area. I don't think this is going to be the area, though. Someone actually mentioned in the comments, would I be doing that? And I will do it. Because I kind of like the idea. I don't know if we should just go old school Banished. And use some of the... I don't know where I'm going to put this house, but I will use it. That's those. Town abodes, no. Stone houses. Could do, but the fact we don't have a lot of stone. Old cabins. Tiny shack. I think we might just go retro Banished and go with these original kind of houses. Where's the front door on this? There. So we've got you there. Okay. We're going to get in just a couple of these. Where's your door? There. Again, a little bit kind of like the farming area. Kind of close knit. So that'll provide a few workers for this area. Probably going to need a couple more, but we do have a little bit of space that we can work with. I might even, dare I say it, increase the priority of one of them. And I didn't want to build too many houses now because I was concerned about food. We're probably going to need a school over here as well, because that's a long distance for them to walk to either this one or this one. Okay. I really want to upgrade it, but patience, Vapor, patience. Because this seems to be taking forever to get the lumber that we need. How much have we got in here? 15. It looks like there's some lingering around, but I guess that's just decorative. Okay, so they've produced enough lumber for this, but I'm not too sure where they've taken it. They've taken it over here. If I pause these, because I don't want any resources taken here inadvertently. Because that's bound to happen, isn't it? Okay, so we're in late summer. Peppers are looking quite good. All red peppers. We've got a couple of people dying of old age. I want to say that's fine. It's not, but it kind of is. We've got some crops being harvested. Are they tomatoes? No, they're onions. They look like onions here, but not so much in the basket. Okay, what we've got going on here? Some spinach. Someone else has died of old age. That's not good. We're going to have a little bit of a die-off, I think. So the worrying thing is, at the moment, is they're harvesting this one. That one doesn't even look barely planted. So they've all got different kind of growth cycles. I guess some of it's dependent on the climate as well. Because some crops like it hot, some don't. Yeah, see, they're all going. And this one's going to be a bit of a troublesome one. Though pumpkins do tend to come at the end of a season. Although there's some there, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. Interesting. Well, hopefully, wow. Yes, we have a lot of food. We do need to get onto the tinning. Now, thankfully, we're going to be building up a nice supply of tin ore. I say nice supply, it doesn't look like they're doing a lot, but we're going to have some tin ore to start off with. So as soon as we've got that, we'll have some tinning industry going over here, and whatever other processing we can do. What are they? Lettuces. Awful lot of leaves on those, isn't there? You don't realise when you see it in the supermarket and it's just this tiny little thing in the middle. There's so much attached to it originally. They leeks. They certainly are. I always wondered how leeks grew. I never realised they kind of grew out of the ground like that. Some cucumbers. Yep, they grow on bushes, which is the weirdest thing in the world. If you've ever seen a cucumber growing, you just wouldn't think they grow on a bush like that. A bit like bananas almost. Because they're so long and it just seems strange to me. Okay, awesome. Okay, we're not going to suffer any kind of crop loss because we don't get harsh winters, but it's clearly not working as ideal as it should. They're probably going to fill that up. Yikes. Is this one full? No. But you can see them picking up and... Where are you off? Yep. There we go. It's kind of random how they do it though. So this chap here has picked up 2 here. It's going to pick up one of those. Shoots off up the road. Where are you going with that? I'm guessing maybe he's going home with it, but they don't just pick all the same things in one area. If you watch them, they'll pick up. So that person's picked up something there. They're going to kind of prove me wrong now, aren't they? Oh, that's the farmer. Okay. But they just kind of pick random things up. Doesn't seem very efficient. Trying to spot someone that's not a farmer. That's just doing labour pickup. Okay, you've got something. So you're going to put that in there. What are you going to do next? You're going to pick one of those up? And see what I mean? She should have just picked those up there. And they're going to grab one of them. It's not efficient at all. Now that's nothing I'm doing, that's just what the game is doing. But you think if it came out of here, it'd pick the 2 or 3 or 4 or how many of it picks up in this area and run back, but it doesn't. It could pick one up here, here and here and then go to this one. Really odd. But I guess, you know, that's just how the pathfinding works in this game. Okay, so we've got... That's what I like to see. They're not particularly young, but they may have a child. But at least it's a man and a woman that could potentially help our population out. Excellent, we've got the lumber we need in here now. Which is going to start the process of... Is it building supplies, isn't it? What was the other one? Was it something to do with fancy furniture? I'm talking like I've never played this game before, but because I tended to trade for a lot of my stuff in the last series or two, because it's so much easier just to do that, you kind of lose touch of what's what? Lumberyard. Is that what I've built over here? Yes. So we've got brickworks, glassworks, Home West Supplier. I think it's that one. Right, this is going to mean I'm going to need a lot of other buildings. I thought I built one of these here, but maybe I didn't. We might sneak one of these in. Let's have a look. Again, I want to do a little bit of decorative stuff, so I don't want to make it look too cramped. Let's put that there. I do love watching these buildings kind of get constructed. Some of the newer buildings, the way they build looks quite cool. Interesting look though, they've completely missed one side of it. So we've put the doors on the building and built 3 of the walls, but one wall we're going to leave right till the very end. That makes a lot of sense. Tired of old age. That's going to happen quite a lot now. Come on, Doris, or whatever your name is. What's your name? Sibylle. Okay. Interesting name. When are you going to build this wall? Okay, we're 98% complete with no roof and 1 complete wall missing. Surely someone's going to come along and do it now. I just want to see it appear. It's the little things in life, it really is. Come on, there's got to be a builder around somewhere. You're probably going to start working on one of these houses. Oh, here we go. Boom. So, let's have a look. We'll chuck one person in here. So we've got glass, lumber and iron, bricks and lumber, glass and bricks and logs. I think we might go for that one. I'm sure one of you are going to tell me which one's the best one to do. But for the time being, until I see that comment to say that, well, this one's the best one to do, Vapor. It uses less resources, a lot quicker. It probably does, actually, just looking at it. I think we might go for that. And we'll get the building supplies going. Okay, the homeware supplier is in situ. I think, possibly, I'm going to be having to make cloth and stuff for that. I can't remember. What are you? You're a stacks burner, okay. It's all looking very good. How much are you producing, just out of curiosity? 64 glass, 48 bricks, and this takes... Wow, so we're not going to build many at this rate, okay. So it's about 4, maybe 5 a year. Okay, so we're in the early spring, and it looks like they cleared everything out. Excellent. So 80% full. Wow. We're probably going to have... Where's food? Yeah, so we've hit the food limit. Can you believe? That's unbelievable. I could, actually, put a small market over here. Now, some of these are just food, aren't they? And it looks like they're food. Okay. General market can hold more items than a standard rural market. Use F to cycle appearance. Okay, so it's a different roof. Central market. One of these is just food, isn't it? Edibles. I like this building. We might put one of these in. Although it's not going to have the other things that they need for their home. But I kind of like the fact that it blends in with these style of buildings. I wonder. I could probably get away with that being in here somewhere. In fact, I'm going to put that there. And I might even put some of these other little carts and stuff next to it. And we'll have like a little bit of a trader sort of square. Which in a roundabout way makes a bit of sense. Oh look, it's actually fire. I never realised there was actually fire in buildings before. Apart from when they're on fire, of course. Oh, the glassmakers died of old age. Okay. So bricks, glass, you just need some logs. Okay. Now, I think we have... Yes. You're supposed to be bringing wood across here, aren't you? Let's put another person in there. Because it's completely empty. Not doing a very good job of it. A child named Taylord was born. How are we actually doing for stuff? Let's have a quick look. we're probably overproducing our food now. So I used 18,000, produced 27,000. Yes, by a long shot, Vapor, you need to build houses. That's what I'm going to get in the comments. Build houses. Are you crazy? What's wrong with you? Tools. Oh, it's still very iffy, isn't it? Fuel is no, not good. Health is fine. Clothes. So tools. Tell me about tools. Let's see what's going on here. I think we need to produce the better tools. I think that's the answer to that question. Maybe that's the next thing we should do. And food. It's more about storage than anything, I think. Let's chuck in another barn. Oh, wait a minute. Can we build the magazine? Or will we have the facility to? Is it in here? It's this one, isn't it? Yes. This is what I wanted to build. So maybe if... Where's the gate? There it is. Now the problem is, anything this thing produces, it's probably going to put them in here. Yeah, so let's pause you, and you, and you. And Vapor has his signs turned off again. I don't realise that straight away. I never do. Okay. So, this is never going to get built in time for this harvest, but it will work nice. I'm just wondering. They're still going to harvest all that food, even though my limit is what it is, I think. Let's put this to... Let's put it to 30. I think we definitely need to build more houses, though. That's what I was worried about, was food. But the more you increase your population, the more tools you need, the more clothes you need. So I guess we've got the food. We need to do the tools and the clothes, and then the houses. That's what I'm thinking. But that's going to allow us to expand a lot quicker up here and get some of these farm buildings done as well. Okay, so that's got everything it needs apart from the building supplies. Nice. It's a shame I can't speed this building up. Wow, that's built already as well. So 1, 2. Have I got another market somewhere else that's sucking up all my market workers? Would it be you? Yes. Let's leave 2 in there. There we go. Perfect. That might explain why I was having issues with this chap here as well. So that's going to bring wood, and that's going to bring food for these guys. I don't know how much it holds, but there will be some more houses put in around here later on, so it's all good. We've got some children coming through. Nice. How are you doing? Have you not even produced anything yet? What are you waiting for? 48 glass, fine. Logs, yes. Bricks. Why are you not working? And now we're in early autumn, and they're going to be, yep, filling these to the brim with lovely fresh produce. Or for the Americans out there, produce. Funny. I do find the way different people pronounce the same words funny. I'm not being anti-American or anything like that. Alright, we've got a lot of trees growing back in here. Do you know what? As much as I kind of don't want to, it is getting late. I think it's 1 in the morning actually, which is, if my voice sounds slightly sleepy, that could be why. But I think that's a good spot to actually leave this episode. We've kind of got some good things going. So food is definitely covered now. And we've got this little industry area working quite nicely. I think we need to build a fully fledged blacksmith. Start producing some iron. Have a close look at the cloves. Although we are producing quite a few, but it might be a case of upgrading this now we have the ability to do it. And maybe putting in some more sheep, because we do have the domesticated animals to do that. Then putting some more houses and things in here, and we're going to go for some different kind of patterns and randomness. I don't want to build them all in one go, because obviously we all know what happens when you do that. But we're going to have kind of the facility to do it. And then we've got these houses as well that we're going to build in here. It's all kind of starting to work out quite well. It's a shame I can't use the new patch and the new version of 1.7 as well, but I really want to. I want to finish this town. I'm going to make every effort to completely fill this map up and be completely satisfied with how it is. Plus, we have our little story that we've got to deal with as well. But on that note, until next time, as always, take care.